What's up everyone? Something weird happened. I was riding today. Suddenly, when I was taking a break, I noticed that the saddle was more or less loose. And then I noticed that both rails are cracked. Check it out. Yeah, it's coming off. They are titanium rails. I don't know if titanium cracks easily. I sort of think I have to blame myself for this, for setting it up in a stupid way. You can see the stop areas. I am too far back on this because I'm trying to compensate for using a setback seat post, even though I didn't want one. I never even considered this to be a risk, and now I broke my titanium rails for a saddle that I really like. You can probably replace them, but I think instead what I'm going to do is get a proper seat post and start using my Brooks saddle, because I think I want to go back to drop bars anyways, and that would be a more racy position. The Brooks saddle is amazing for that kind of riding, and I have also eventually realized that having a heavy saddle is not a problem. Weight only matters on the tires, I mean the wheels in general, and on my stomach. But for everything else, I don't really think weight matters at all. So I'm going to go with the Brooks. I think it's the Brooks, what's it called? C15? It has a carved middle. I love it. But yeah, so it's kind of a bummer. I keep fucking around and finding out things all the time, so I will never do this again, obviously. I should be happy that I didn't like crash and hurt myself, I suppose. I found out when I was not riding, and then I was able to safely get home. And yeah, the thing about this Brooks saddle is that I really only like it in a forward-leaning riding position. It just doesn't make sense to sit upright on it. It just sort of sinks down like a trampoline or something. So the combination of this saddle and riser bars is kind of terrible. I recently switched from drop bars to this riser for no particular good reason. Mainly just because I didn't love the color of the bar tape that I had. I was maybe a little bit interested in comparing drops and risers in a somewhat controlled environment, but that was before I broke my saddle. It's really not a fair comparison now. Not that I really need any more data on the drops versus riser comparison. I know how I feel about it. Riser bars just don't fit me for going fast or far. Wide bars are great for mountain bikey stuff, but this one is just 640 millimeters wide, which is kind of standard, I think. It just doesn't work here. It mostly just makes me want to goof around, which is nice, but maybe not what I want to do with this bike. Especially not now that I'm using the Brooks saddle, and I can't really lean forward to make it work. I just need to sort out what I want to do with the drop bars, and then I'm probably putting them back on. Maybe I'll just accept defeat and go back to the banana bars so that I don't have to wait. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. Let's look at some comments real quick. In response to my video, Why Do I Ride Fixed Gear? Dylan Wang 3452 says, I'm young, so I ride. Fair enough. Shout out to Get Poked 101, who is injured and can't ride at the moment. I wish you a quick recovery, and I promise to keep riding for you in the meantime. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.